Recording? Yeah.
This might be a silly question. You might laugh or you might think I'm stupid. But
neither know, inshallah.
Inshallah. I was in wudu. It was Maghrib time, and I needed to go toilet. And it got really.
To go what?
I needed to go toilet.
Oh.
Yeah. Go
right.
to the loo.
Okay.
And I was driving.
Yeah.
And it got really desperate. Really.
Okay.
Desperate situation.
Okay.
And I pleaded to Allah. So, oh Allah, please preserve me and make this go away. Otherwise, it's going to make it difficult for me to worship you. And then I said to my brother, I said, you can make all the noise, like you can scream if you want to. I'm not going to go to the toilet until we've prayed. And I said, and if you make this difficult for me, then I'll blame you on the day of judgment. And after that, it subsided. And I didn't need to go to the toilet. And I did pray, and I didn't have any worry, I didn't have any need to go to the loo before and after my prayer. And it was about an hour and a half later that I needed to go. Was this something wrong that I did?
It is wrong. Because the Prophet ﷺ said, إن من مئنة فقه الرجل أن يقبل على حاجته قبل أن يصلي. It is considered a matter of the understanding of the person that he proceed doing his need. That means losing weight. Before he comes to the prayer, so his heart will be free when he starts to pray. So your heart should be free.
Yeah.
Because when you pray while you're pulling what is pushing you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or you're pushing what is pushing you. You're pushing back. This is not wisdom. Because the prayer is not only to accomplish the physical action of your body. You need to be spiritually nourished. Because this is nourishment.
No.
This is nourishment. The prayer is spiritual nourishment. So if your heart is busy, the nourishment did not take place, my dear.
No.
So
I was driving. I didn't pray at that time, but it's because there was no toilet nearby, and I was gonna maybe cause an issue for myself. Yeah, being unclean, etc. Yeah, I didn't want to get out and go in the bushes because I didn't have water with me to clean myself properly, and it would have caused hardship. So that's why I was driving along, and that's why I said, "Oh Allah, please help me. This is really bad." It was really bad shit, you know. And then I said to myself that if you cause a problem for me in this salah, like i.e. by being unclean and improper, and then I'm going to blame you on the day of judgment. This is wrong.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Once again, you can urinate.
Yeah.
Taking a corner, a suitable corner. You know what I mean? Okay, not to defecate or lose weight on people's passages where they pass by. Okay, this is not good. The Prophet did it. And Hudayfa was with him. And Hudayfa narrated that the Prophet ﷺ أتى سباطة قوم. He took a corner place, just like a rubbish corner of a people, and he urinated while he was standing. Because some people think that it's not allowed to urinate while standing.
Standing, yes.
It is allowed, but it's not usual. Because Aisha said, I haven't seen him in my house ever losing weight, but he sits. So that means this is the usual thing.
Yes.
But there's no contradiction. Because Aisha said, based on what she saw, that the Prophet never does it. Cannot be done. But this is where here knowledge terminates. Hudayfa has more knowledge.
Yes.
And the one who has more knowledge, he's more evident. The ignorance is not evident.
So.
The extra knowledge is evident. من علم فهو حجة على من لم يعلم. Did you understand it?
No.
He who knew, he is evident over the one who did not know. من علم فهو حجة على من لم يعلم. Why are you hesitant?
No, I was just thinking which way to go here because.
All right.
Now, so it would have been the right thing would have been to go to the toilet, but even when Maghrib's in, and it's going to delay my. I mean, after.
I don't know if Allah honored you with a karama or something. I don't know. I can't deny. I can't affirm.
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. I mean,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it did. Wallahi, it went. I was my witness. When I asked him and I told it to shut up, it went away, and I did pray without any problem for about an hour and a half. Now I was really boosted, Iman-wise.
This is not the standard, right?
No, this is not standard. I've never done that before, ever. Normally I would go to the toilet because there's normally a toilet where I am, but because when you're on the motorway, well, I don't know if was I on the motorway. No, I was nowhere near a toilet, and it was really bad. I was jumping around the car. That's how bad it was. Shit, I would have been there. So I really was suffering. I wondered if that was the right thing to, what should I have done in that situation? Because I didn't have the understanding. I heard about the hadith of Hudayfa. I didn't know it was from him, but that you can urinate while close to a corner. You have to be like leaning up against it type thing. And obviously be as careful as you can with it coming back on yourself.
Yes, this is what the hadith also means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I knew that, but because of that situation, I was scared of losing cleanliness and losing my wudu and being in a point when Maghrib is in, and because I can pray in the back of the van. It's a big van. I can stand up and I can pray, and that's what I do.
This car?
Not this car, in my van. My work van.
Yeah, okay.
It's a tall one.
It would have been better if you did.
Yeah.
Because, as I mentioned to you, it is always preferable, if not even obligatory, that the person should be coming to his prayer while his heart is free from anything that distracts it.
No.
Next question.
Next time was something I was discussing earlier with my family, and it was in regards to salah. But basically it was
that's nice green. I like it.
We've gone. By the way, we've gone a long
way.
Yeah, we didn't go the motorway way. Okay. I thought I'd take us so we can have a few conversations.
All right.
Yeah, it was in regards to salah. Everything you said, they came as an excuse. There was a response for it. Everything they said. First one was about evolution. He was saying there's a tortoise that has a different type shell because its neck can move more, and the other one has less shell because it doesn't need to move. And I said, when you see a tall man, do you say he's taller because he needs to reach the bananas at the top? Because he's a taller man? Or are you saying the short man, he's short so he can get in? Are you saying this? Or are you saying that he's tall and short? You always say they're tall and short. So there's the point. That is a turtle, but a different type of turtle. That is that's a man.
Darwin's theory?
A tall man. Huh?
Talk about Darwin's theory. Darwin's theory.
Darwin theory.
Darwin's theory.
Oh yes, sorry, Darwin's theory. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know it himself. This is the thing. I said, you know what? I said you have faith in evolution, not fact. You have a belief in it.
They still call it theory?
Yeah, it's still a theory. But this is your faith, and your messenger is Darwin. And the scientists are your...
Do you know that one of the greatest reasons of the First World War and the second is because of Darwin's theory. Do you know that?
No.
Well, I should know.
The racist agenda behind it.
It's not racist. It's racist against unpowerful people, weak people.
Oh yes. Survival of the fittest.
Yes.
Strongest will.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is
That's
what
why
he mentioned
Hitler-
as well.
That's why Hitler did what he did. Based on that, the weak has no place.
Yeah. You know what? Another thing they say as well. The issue of the giraffe was brought up when because this was a long conversation we had, and every time Allah gave the answer to me. Every time, Subhanallah. He said, "Well, the reason why the giraffe has such a long neck is so that it can reach the fruit at the top." I said, "Okay, if that's the case, then how did it survive before it had the long neck? What was it eating?" He said, "Oh, other food." We're going up there.
Go ahead, Sheikh.
Yeah. So every time they brought these concepts up, these issues, alhamdulillah, there was a response from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And at the end of it, there was nothing for them to say. Allah, like, what was that word you used back at the place? When you said they're cornered. What's that word?
يلزمهم.
Not,
يلزمهم. They are owed to.
yeah.
They are cornered.
They were cornered in place, there was nothing for them to say. Now, was it right for me to say what I said? To say the reason is because you are ashamed to maybe call yourself a Muslim, or that you don't want to put your head down, or you don't want to accept the truth because you would be worried about what other people might say. Because I had nothing else to say, they were just denying for no reason.
Sheikh, there is no one. That's what I claim. Okay? But he speaks to himself about becoming Muslim. There is no one. But he speaks to himself whether he becomes Muslim or not. Because he can see, everything can tell. Now this is as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Ibrahim, you declare on me, and it is on me to let it be reached. He was calling people for pilgrimage. And as Allah said to the Prophet, وَمَا رَمَيْتَ إِذْ رَمَيْتَ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ رَمَى. He said to the Prophet, you did not stone when you stoned, but Allah. Yeah, you did not throw when you threw, but it was Allah who threw. Through means here, let it be reached. So the Prophet was throwing, but he was not reaching. But it was Allah who did.
So I always normally get a medium.
Likewise is the matter of the.
Yes, chewy. I don't like that. Yeah.
We want to unify the.
Then you don't want to go.
Sorry. No,
we want to unify the discussion. Because there's also recording, which is inshallah beneficial.
Sorry.
No, don't say
We
sorry.
just wanted to finish this so we don't have to carry on any further.
What was the purpose of recording?
I'm already decided.
No, we just general down.
Oh, okay, just
Yeah,
that
Chef's
one.
got his YouTube channel.
Oh, I see, okay.
What was I saying? There is no one, but he speaks to himself about becoming Muslim. Promises and delay and say later. Sorry, his devil says later. But every person speaks to himself about becoming Muslim. Therefore, it is important for you to speak, to declare. You may say, but who am I? Who's going to listen to me? Alright, I'm going to put this on YouTube. Will it be reaching people? Who? 10? 20? It's not on you. This is on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah can let, He's following up every single person. So He will let whom He will to open, for example, YouTube, and to go and look for something which Allah will let him You know what I mean?
True.
That happens.
Yes.
I was asking about I was getting back to the subject of Darwin's theory. We have a great deal of shortage. We are really sinners, making a big mistake, that we failed to show the unmerciful face of Darwinism, which caused by evidence. The real reason behind World War I, World War II. The weak has no place, has no room in this world. Get rid of it. The strong should remain. This is the breathing of Darwin's theory. Forget about the issue of do we look like monkeys or we don't look like monkeys, etc. There is a horrible terrorist side of Darwin's theory. We failed in showing this, picking it up, making a report out of it, showing people that look, still you talk about humanity, humanitarian purposes or principles, yet you're still upholding this Darwin's theory, which allows the strong to get rid of the weak.
I wish I knew this the other day, so I would have brought this up.
Sure. There are many, but sorry to say that Christians preceded us in struggling against it. I saw a report, Christian report, about a small infant elephant that is incapable to stand. And his mother decided to leave him. But his sister returned and kept trying to let him stand.
Are you ready to order? Yeah, we're ready, bro. Are you ready? Yeah. What would you like? Right, I want a fillet. Yeah?
Steakhouse style, plain style?
Plain style. Fillet.
And how would you like the fillet cooked?
With, how would you like it, chef?
I don't know.
Medium, rare, or well done?
Let it be medium.
Medium.
Medium and 8 ounce, right?
Yeah. With the garlic gravy.
With garlic gravy, yeah?
Yeah.
Would you like it on top of the fillet or on the side?
Outside.
What side?
With the garlic mash.
Garlic mash.
Yeah.
Next order?
Then we'll have a T-bone.
T-bone. Steakhouse style, plain style?
Plain style, bro.
Plain style.
Again with the garlic, separate.
How would you like that cooked?
Oh, can I have that medium rare?
Medium rare. Garlic, etc. On the side,
Can I have the chips, please, bro?
next order?
Yeah, can I have a fillet steak,
Fillet steak, 8 ounce, 12 ounce.
8 ounce,
Steakhouse style, plain.
steak out,
How would you like that cooked?
medium rare.
Medium rare. And what sauce would you like?
Sorry?
What sauce would you like?
Steak out, hot and spicy.
On top of the steak, on the side?
On top.
On top, and what complement side?
Chips.
Chips.
Thanks.
Next one, sir?
I just want chicken.
Chicken, and what sauce would you like? Steak. On top, on the side?
Chips.
Chips.
T-bone, please.
Steak out style, plain style. And how would you like that cooked?
Medium.
Medium, what sauce would you like?
Onion gravy.
On top, on the side?
On the side.
Chips. And what chicken would you like? Any appetizers, sir?
Yeah, can I have a mixed grill, bro?
Mixed grill, no problem. Anything else?
And may I have anything else anyone wants? Chef? Anything
Sorry?
else you want?
If there's a diet Pepsi,
Yeah, one diet Coke.
We've got Diet Coke.
Diet Coke.
Sprite,
Ice and no ice?
no ice.
No ice.
But ice separately, please.
Like, oh yeah, we'll come take it, okay. And what would you like?
Any other appetizers, bro? Yeah. We'll have I'll have what drinks you got, brother?
Ice and no ice?
Actually, no ice, sorry, no ice.
No ice.
And I'll have Fanta, please.
With ice and no ice?
No ice, separate.
Separate ice.
Coke, separate ice.
Diet Coke.
With ice and no ice?
Nice.
Is that everyone, yeah?
Yeah, can we have that appetizer first, yeah?
No problem.
Mixed grill, bring it out.
Just repeat the order
It's got
after
the,
I'm correct. I've got a fillet, 8-ounce plain,
It's that
garlic sauce
ingredient it's
inside,
got in it. It's pretty, says it's got a link to cancer.
Now I've got a T-bone, 16-ounce plain.
No, it's got a link to cancer. You know they've got an artificial
Fillet,
sweetener.
8-ounce steak,
You
medium
like
rare. Steak out very thin.
He knows the name of it.
Chicken steak out very
Yeah, that's
thin.
it.
T-bone, onion gravy on the side,
yeah.
chips, mixed got the starter, Sprite with ice, Fanta with no ice, Fanta with ice,
Normally,
Coke with ice,
for
Black with no
Coke
ice.
Zero, I don't think that's got it. I'm not sure.
Ice
I'm gonna check that.
okay? Cool. No problem. It's going to take about 20 minutes to cook, 10 minutes for your starter, 10 minutes for your main food to get to the okay? No
20 minutes to finish.
Sorry?
20 minutes to finish.
No, 20 minutes to cook. Your
No,
main,
20 minutes for us to finish.
No,
And 20 on top, bro, for us
20
to
on top, yeah, no problem. Just to drop off, guys. Steak up, you got a steak up style? You got a steak up?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only person you got a steak up style. Everyone got plain style. The meat is going to come in a wooden platter. Yeah. Steak up style, the meat is going to come in the hot scissors. Like if you see over there where the chef is, that's where it's going to come from. Yeah, so you got a medium, I think it was.
No,
I've got medium rare. Yeah.
Steak up style, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got medium rare. If you leave it on the hot ceiling pat for too long,
Okay.
it goes from medium rare to medium well done.
Oh,
to well
okay,
done.
yeah,
So
so
if you
you-
get to medium well done and well done, the juiciness of the steak dries out. It's very tough, very chewy, very rubbery, okay?
Okay.
I recommend you leave it for 1 minute, let the juiciness build up, and take off and put on your plate.
Alright,
Is that
cool.
okay?
Alright, nice one.
No,
Appreciate
guys,
that.
enjoy your day, enjoy the food, okay? If you need anything else, my name is Farouq, I'm manager here, so if you've got any problem, just give me a call, okay? What's your name, bro? Farouq.
Did you work in an insurance company before?
Maybe no.
You're very to the point. I like your style.
Yeah,
I like your style.
Thank you guys.
That's the
Guys, enjoy your food, okay?
brother, is there any place for prayer if you want to pray outside?
Prayer. Normally people pray in the corner here.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, I've got a prayer mat.
Jazakallah khair. Thank you.
Yeah, we can pray here.
Inshallah.
But we can also go to my house.
If we can catch the time,
you know, I think
If we
if you like, you can get Jamaat in Masjid Jannah at 6.
6.
If we still have enough time here.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should.
So,
yeah, no
if you
problem.
like,
Yeah.
And
if
we
you want
use
to-
that for tea at my yard after.
If we found that the
nice,
time,
Nosy Lee, man. You know what I mean? Long time, brother.
Don't say no to that, man.
I know.
if you realize that the time doesn't help,
Go on to my yard.
we can pray at any place.
Yeah,
Try to bring
inshallah.
bro as well. He can answer. I will love it.
So you don't mind if I also
Tafaddal, Sheikh.
interrogate you?
Oh, us, you mean?
Yeah, any questions?
Personally,
as well?
I don't want to.
Any questions? as
Ala
well,
Aini.
man? He's shy.
I'm shy.
That's a
I'm
really
shy.
wide angle, bro.
That's what I was thinking.
So don't
Like
let him bring shy if he's shy.
You can ask questions.
Thank you, brother.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yes, but that's why I'm recording.
Has it started?
You know,
Has
sorry?
it started recording?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
There's no take one, take two.
No. Sheikh will edit it out.
No, if you want, I can put it on me on him only.
Yeah, well, I don't like about this brand.
Then, Sheikh, you keep it to yourself, inshallah. If he doesn't want it, I'm
These
fine.
are people. They are.
Just keep it like that.
we don't like the limelight.
You just keep it between us now.
Yeah. Khalas.
Okay.
Nice camera, Sheikh.
Well, we can be the audience answering the questions. We're right.
No pro, yeah.
No problem.
The good cameras.
Chef, I don't know if the questions were recorded in the car. I hope. If you want, you can repeat the questions.
Yeah. Some of them are a bit funny though.
Go ahead.
But anyway, I'll repeat them. My first question was, I would need you to go to the bathroom,
Yeah.
and I was in the car. I was in the van, sorry, and I normally pray in the back of the van. And because the time for Maghrib had come in, and I needed to pray, and I needed to go to the toilet, I asked Allah sincerely. I said, "Oh Allah, please help me. There's no place for wudu. I need to go to the toilet. I'm driving at the time, and if I delay it anymore, the time for Maghrib will go." So I said, "Please Allah, get rid of this for me, like this hardship." Then I spoke to myself, my bladder, and I told my bladder, scream or make whatever noise you want. If you cause me any issue, because I didn't want to pull over, go toilet, maybe make a mess of my clothes, not clean myself properly. If you don't stop, you're going to cause an issue for me, and I'll bring it up on the day of judgment. And alhamdulillah, after I said this, completely dissipated. There was no need to go toilet, and it was as if I never needed to go. then I went and I prayed after like about 5 minutes. I prayed. Then, alhamdulillah, about an hour and a half later, then the body's right came back, and I needed to give it hits right. You know, so I went to the toilet. But my question to the Sheikh was this right what I did? You know, A, delaying going to the toilet for need of salah. B, by being travelling in the car, etc. So what is the ruling on this, Sheikh? You know, if someone's in such a situation where they're travelling, they need to go toilet, they're driving, not necessarily a traveller, but they're driving. How should they react to that? What's the best, the sunnah?
Well, this is an exceptional situation where you can proceed your prayer, knowing that it's critical and you cannot have the time, because Maghrib is also a short period of time. Otherwise, basically, what is the matter of understanding of Islam and what enough wisdom is that you proceed responding to the call of nature. So the heart, which is supposed to be taking nourishment, spiritual nourishment, should be free to take what it needs in the prayer, because the whole prayer is made to give you the spiritual need, which many Muslims don't understand it that way. That's why their prayer is not really fruitful. They pray and their prayer doesn't stop them from doing the evil, because the type of the prayer they're performing, it's not qualified, it doesn't have the quality to stop you or to forbid you from the evil, because you didn't do it right, the right way. So the Prophet,
or for sure the person then.
well, every action of the person should be done accurately, not only slaying the animal, because there's hadith on that. إن الله يحب أحدكم إذا عمل عملا أن يتقنه. وthere's another hadith إن الله كتب الإحسان على كل شيء. فإذا قتلتم فأحسنوا القتلة وإذا ذبحتم فأحسنوا الذبحة وليحد أحدكم شفرته وليرح ذبيحته. First hadith, Allah loves one of you if he does something to do it accurately. You know, if we apply this hadith, we'll be advanced before all other nations. But we did not apply this hadith. The other hadith is Allah has ordained ihsan, accuracy on everything. If one of you kills, that means an animal, he should be accurately slaying the animal. If he yadhbah, which is the same thing, let him accurately slay the animal, and let the slaughtered animal of you be satisfied, relaxed, by sharpening the knife, by sharpening the knife you slay your animal with. Okay?
Thank you, bro.
Okay, Shaykh?
Sorry.
Yeah. So, Salah is included in the matter of accuracy of practice. That is why the Prophet ﷺ encouraged us much to say before we end our prayer this dua: Allahumma a'inni ala dhikrika wa shukrika wa husni ibadatik. Oh Allah, help me on worshipping you, remembering you, wa shukrika, and be thankful to you, and to enhance my worship to you, to improve my worship. So So you are ordered to improve, to enhance your worship to Allah.
For the last stage, yeah?
Okay?
Medium well.
So,
Get the well done, like I said.
were your prayer enhanced the way you perform it while you are pushing the call of nature? You're not. Why? Because the heart is distracted. Once the heart is distracted, you are making some physical sports which are benefit for your body, for your legs, for your blood, but you're not doing the thing that is beneficial for your spirit, for your heart. So therefore, if you are in a shortage of time and there's no available place that that you renew your wudu, inshallah it's okay. The prayer is not going to be refused. No. But you haven't done it the right way. Because the Prophet said, والسلام, among the signs of the fiqh of the person, understanding of the person, is that he proceed doing his need so he can come to his prayer with a free heart. Free heart from distractions. That was hadith meant.
Is it allowed to ask Allah to remove it if you are in a difficulty? Is that something that was ever done, or is
yes, because it's an exceptional case. But normally don't do. No. Because you're asking Allah to do the thing which is against fiqh.
Yes, so you're asking Allah to remove it so you can pray, but you know that you're meant to do it before you pray.
And if you pray, as if you're guaranteeing that Allah had heard your call, who told you? You may feel it more in your prayer. Things may worsen.
True. But it's that tawakkul, isn't it?
Unless you are a prophet and you guarantee that even the Prophet ﷺ, the Prophet's calls to Allah may be heard, may not be.
But what about having trust that Allah will answer what you ask him? You know, when you trust Allah, you just ask Him and you know Allah's going to give it to you.
Well, don't claim that you have the trust, because if Allah did not give you, you'll be disappointed. You'll be having doubts. Either trust or doubts.
Yeah, I get that, but say if He doesn't answer it, then you know Allah's testing you to see if you do trust Him. To see if, you know, if I'm only doing it because Allah's given you, or you do it just because you believe. It's a difference. Sometimes you just believe in Allah, and if it doesn't happen as you ask, then you know Allah's testing you to see if you're grateful for what He did for you.
Yeah, but don't trust that it's gonna happen.
No.
Ask, no problem. But don't say, I trust that He's gonna respond my call. The Prophet asked Allah regarding his mother. He was refused. He asked Allah to forgive Abu Talib. He was refused. Nuh asked Allah for his son. He was refused. Right? The Prophet asked Allah that he will not to let the perish of his ummah be by an external enemy. Allah replied it, approved. He asked Allah not to let the perish of his ummah by a disease that would be taking them comprehensively. Allah approved it. Then he asked Allah not to let their fight be among them, and Allah refused it.
Did you get
You need something under it.
No, you know.
They'll be supported by the other one. Push the other table there.
Yeah.
That will make it better. Yeah.
That's better.
Did you get the point, Chef?
Yeah, I got the point, definitely.
When he was cursing some tribes who were harsh against Islam, Allah was saying, they were making qunut against them, oh Allah, curse Ra'al, oh Allah, curse the Kwan, many tribes. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed on him, لَيْسَ لَكَ مِنَ الْأَمْرِ شَيْءٍ, you got nothing of the issue. Or Allah may guide them, or Allah may punish them. So the Prophet stopped making qunut against them after the revelation of this ayah. Did you get it?
Yes. So,
there's no more time for...
you ask Allah and you hope that Allah will respond to it.
Go ahead.
I don't know if
Go ahead.
Could I record this? Is that right? Just as you're recording as your voice memo, would that be okay? Well, I've got loads, Sheikh, so I don't want to butt in on the brother's time, but I know the brother's got loads.
No, this is for all of us to benefit from.
Yeah, inshallah. One is going back, I did ask you before, but I need a refresher, inshallah. So I'll start with this question. What is the ruling on people that curse other people?
Should I re-clarify the question so that in case they didn't get the audio?
Go ahead.
The question was, Sheikh, what is the condition of a person who curses other people?
The Prophet ﷺ said, لَيْسَ الْمُؤْمِنُ بِاللَّعَانِ وَلَا الطَّعَانِ. The Muslim is not a person who is cursing one or abusive, insulter. And the Prophet ﷺ said that the cursing people will not be given shafa'ah. They will not be giving, not given, be careful.
Not be giving.
Giving. That means they're believers, but they may be deprived from giving shafa'ah
They can't do shafa, you mean?
to the others.
To the others.
While a woman can give shafa'ah to the others.
What happens to a person that
Now, there are two types of cursing. Cursing in general and cursing person precisely by himself, personally. The personal cursing is not allowed by the Muslim.
Cursing the Muslim.
It's not allowed.
Not generally nor specifically.
Generally it can be. Like what the Prophet did, according to Sahih Bukhari. I'm okay.
You're drinking,
I'm okay. Prophet said, لعن الله السارق يسرق البيضة فتقطع يده. No.
You want water? Get some water.
Are you Cockney?
Yeah. I corrected myself afterwards actually. I corrected myself. You want water? And then I said water.
Okay.
The correct way.
The Prophet said, may the curse of Allah be on a thief that he mugs an egg and his hand will be cut off for. Bukhari put this hadith under the title, it is okay to curse a person as long as if it's in general, without specifying the person by his name. Did you get it? But regarding the disbeliever, are we allowed to curse? It is not haram, but it's not good. Because when a person keep cursing, he may curse a Muslim while he doesn't want it, because he won't be controlling himself. And cursing is not wajib. if you did not curse Pharaoh, Allah will not be asking you at the day of judgment, why didn't you curse Pharaoh? And because of the factor of da'wah, that people should be seeing you in a way that you'll be attracting them to Islam. When they see you backbiting them, they'll be saying, what kind of a Muslim is this?
Is that the same shit as well? So when you talk about a non-Muslim behind his back, this will come under ghiba?
Non-Muslim? No.
But it's not good generally to do anyway, but because you might become habitual in doing it and you might slander a Muslim then.
A person shouldn't be doing unuseful things or speaking unuseful things.
What if it's warning? Like for example, say you have a relative who's a non-Muslim, who's befriending one of your Muslim relatives, and you're warning them by explaining their many faults that they have, their sneaky behaviour, their past way of doing things, and just to warn them to say, be careful getting close to this person, because this should be a result. Is that classed as unnecessary?
Are you speaking in front of him?
Well, in front of that careful. No.
Yeah.
But the careful is, I'll give you the full scenario. The non-Muslim is contacting a Muslim relative of yours. And you know that non-Muslim because they're also your relative. And you're saying to that one, hold on, be careful because she may be sneaky, she may do this, she may be looking into that, and this is her previous, this is the way she is. Don't think of her as the way she seems. Because a Muslim may think this a non-Muslim, I want to get close to them, treat them nice, maybe they'll become Muslim. But because you know that person, you say just be careful, pre-warning, you know, about that person.
In this case,
unnecessary. I mean, I think you can go into. How you doing?
Salam. Allah. If it's unnecessary, then don't say it. Unless you're warning. Now it seems to me that you're warning from something, right? So it's beneficial. And that goes even to the Muslims. Even if you have a brother, and some people came to you and said that we want to give our daughter to your brother, and you know that your brother is bad, but he's Muslim. You're allowed to say, no, I don't invite you to it. He is such and such. But without reason, we're just sitting down eating, and you started to backbite people. No, it's not allowed. Unless there is a reason. Islamic reason. Not a personal reason, because we can create many reasons if it's personal.
So for a non-Muslim, what's the distinction then? So are we allowed to talk about his bad traits, but for a Muslim we can't? Can you clarify that, please?
Yeah, I'm saying that there is no riba for none. If we're talking about what is haram, what is halal. But in terms of da'wah and maintaining your character, we say, why do you have to do it? When it becomes a character in you, it will be automatically, unwillingly, you'll be using against Muslims. So don't let it be a character in you. So in general, or basically, riba, speaking against people from their back, behind their back, when it is Islamically needed. To the Muslim and the not Muslim, but to the Muslim, against the Muslim will be much worse. So if we said it shouldn't be allowed against the Muslim, Islam, it doesn't mean that Islam is saying to you, okay, go ahead and do it against the non-Muslim.
Right, this happens quite a lot when you meet up with brothers, right? Which one's Philip?
No, Philip. Name Philip, sir.
Yeah, that's the one, that's the one.
Yeah? Okay, I've got it.
And the sauce as well, yeah, bro? Garlic sauce.
Yeah? You didn't ask for it on top, did you?
No, we want it separate.
No problem, brother.
That's your shit.
Okay, I got a medium T-bone with chips. A plain medium T-bone.
I want a medium rare.
Yeah?
Yeah, what was your question?
Now, sometimes when you meet with brothers, a topic of, I don't know, let's say the hereafter, or let's say the signs of the end of time, that's probably one of the most common ones, yeah?
Okay.
That everyone likes to talk about. And you know, not just because of evidence, yeah? You're rare, yeah? Thank you, brother.
Okay, here's some chips on the side.
Chips. Who's
That's
chips?
Sheikh, for the Sheikh now?
Allahu Alam. This will be for all of us.
Yeah.
This will be for, we've been sharing this one. So you
No, I
can share.
think it comes with chips, I think.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, what is the point, Sheikh?
Yeah. Sometimes the name of a person will be mentioned, and you know that that's a person who people regard as knowledgeable.
Here's the sauces, brothers.
And then when you
Okay, I've got
mention,
a
hold on,
fillet.
that person has faults, misunderstanding. Even though I'm not a
Then it's
scholar,
a side one
I
there.
know from other
Just
scholars,
like chips, yeah?
this person has different understanding. And then they say, oh, you should, you know, the flesh of the scholars is haram. And they bring that one up on you. The flesh of the scholars is haram, and they warn you and say, ittaqillah fi Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't talk about them, these are the scholars.
Okay.
How can you find the balance? Because you obviously want to enjoy good as a Muslim. It's a bit evil. When they say this person is a scholar, but you know them to be, this is yours, brother.
Yeah, okay.
You got side chips, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you got the garlic. You got the garlic chef as well, yeah?
Yeah.
So,
Probably dip a chip in there and find out.
how can you respond to them? Because you're in a catch-22 there. Because they regard them as a scholar, whereas you may not, for example, because of their incorrect information they spread.
Chili, yeah.
Would it be okay to mention the person's name?
I want to know what is the circumstance and who's the person. Is he scholar really?
I'll tell you who it is. He's from Malaysia. Right now his name is escaping me.
Okay.
What's his name? You know the one who talks about the ends of times all the time?
Alright.
From Tanzania.
No, but I don't want to mention it.
No, whisper it to me and then I'll... But the Sheikh's asking what's his name.
That's okay.
The one Osman is to.
That's Imran Hussein. The one he said in regards to... And this is what I'm asking, is it okay for me to mention this?
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, with Imran Hussein, he says
Let me tell you.
that the end of times, when it's going to be a day like a month and a day like a week and a day like a year, he said it's not an actual day. He said rather it's the time of ruling of the British Empire, then it goes to the American Empire, then it'll be the Jewish Empire. And he says Dajjal is it's a figurative Dajjal.
It's one of those
Figurative Dajjal.
Yeah.
So a Dajjal is a system that has to arrive first.
Yeah, do that.
Before a Dajjal, you know what I mean?
No,
He says Dajjal is a system. The one eye is the TV.
I did, yeah.
He things like this. He comes up with these new concepts.
What do you put on?
And I say, hold on, brother. This Sheikh, he says these things. He gives new meaning that nobody's done before. He, in general, with the hadith, we say they are as they are. We don't interpret them. We leave them as they are. If it says that, we say that's what it is.
Isn't that what they done there?
Yeah, he does the opposite. He changes the meaning. He gives a new meaning to it. Is it okay for me to say? And then when he says,
That looks
this
different, that.
flesh of a scholar, I said, no, you can't see this. Am I seeing it? What's the big new shit?
Yeah, cheers, bro.
Once I was asked about
Oh, they gave the sources separate, didn't they?
a scholar of Bid'ah. And it was asking me, some people were asking me about his flesh. So I said his flesh is McDonald's.
His flesh is what?
McDonald's.
Good meal. There is no riba for Muqtada. But once again we say, are we speaking beneficially or just entertaining?
Well, the reason I generally do it is because when it's mentioned, there could be somebody who's impressionable in the group, and you want to give the other side of the argument. You don't know what people's minds are doing.
There is no restaurant in the UK, but they never give you a spoon.
Spoon, yeah?
I really wonder.
Excuse me. Can I have a spoon? Give me national spoon.
The medium's still good.
Okay, sir?
You know what? This medium rare is very delicious.
Before I forget, remind me about that, because I was asking about this. That's another thing I've always wanted to ask, actually. Came up today.
What's that?
About having redness in the meat or blood coming out, like having a blue state, for example, a red state. Is
Oh, well, red meat
It doesn't
steak.
harm. The red meat,
No, the actual.
the red blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the remaining blood.
Yes.
There's no harm on it.
Oh, there's no
As long as the gushing blood went out.
Oh, okay. That's what.
This is the dirty blood.
Okay, yeah.
The type of blood you see is coming from the vein, which is okay. Now, let's get back to the...
Yes.
How can we say this is the Masih Dajjal is figurative, while the Prophet, it's in Sahih Muslim, talked about Adi bin Hatim, who saw a Dajjal, and he was trained, and he was asking about the Prophet Muhammad, a Dajjal himself.
Yes, Sahih. Oh, okay.
And he said, what happened to those tribe, so and so tribe? Did they obey him? He said, yes. Then the Dajjal himself said, they should do.
That is better for them.
That's better for them. So was Adi bin Hatim speaking to a system?
Not Tamim ad-Dari, Sheikh, no? Not Tamim ad-Dari.
Tamim al-Dari. Not Adi bin Hatim, sorry.
That's right.
So was he dealing with a system? So the system was changed? So that is why, yes, when there is a chance to warn people from this person, it's not riba. Whereas this is for the maintenance of deen. There are many people who've been spreaded. They are a political setup against the Muslims. They look like Muslims, they lead the Muslims, while they are very harmful to Islam and Muslims.
And Sheikh, you know, just to add to this, if it's correct, his understanding, no one really shares it as well, isn't it? From going back to all of the ulama from before us.
Come on.
No one has the same understanding as him.
No. That's why the ijma' is important.
Yeah.
Because why it is important, ijma'? Because when a person brings some new understanding, different, we will be facing him, we'll be confronting him with the ijma' of the salaf.
Yeah.
That's why ijma' is also very important.
Yeah.
Brother, excuse me.
Chef, what's the ruling on greeting a Catholic first?
A little bit more garlic, bro.
Basically, had a situation.
Yeah, is that right? Yeah.
Somebody said to me, there was a big confrontation over something. Long story short, I was told I'm not allowed to greet the Catholic first. And my question is, why I asked, is because I live in England, and the customary thing is what I grew up with, being a non-Muslim as well before, is to say hello to people on the street, or greeting them with good morning, good afternoon.
I don't find anything wrong with that.
So,
The Prophet meant either of the two things. Nothing, it's not both. To begin with salam.
and I recall that answer, it's actually in particular for somebody especially.
Yeah.
This is regarding greeting a Catholic first, non-Muslim. Okay, this one, sorry.
If you want this, you can put it.
Is that louder, is it? So what's...
Give me this one.
It's okay.
Yeah, it does not.
Yeah.
By your hand, please. Or put it here.
Oh, it's quite bad.
Diamond, mate.
Oh, sorry, shit. I'll see what...
How's your chicken, bro? Alhamdulillah, nice.
Sheikh, are you happy with the food?
MashaAllah. Jazakallah.
Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay. Yeah, that's recording. Perfect.
Oh, you stick it? No, I meant that you clamp it. But you clamp it there,
Oh,
in the corner.
clamp on the side, that's it. Yeah.
Just put it like that, just like
The
that.
reason why I say is because I don't think it'll pick up as well. So maybe it'll pick up better near you, that's why.
Keep it near you, chef, so you can get the.
There you go, we'll keep it in the middle, inshallah.
Yeah, okay, Bismillah, put it there.
Do you want to repeat the question for it?
Yeah.
Right, should I record?
It's recording now, is it?
No, maybe it's stopped.
No.
Now it's recording. Yeah, go ahead.
So the question is, what is the ruling on greeting on the street, i.e. a non-Muslim, first before they greet you? Is this halal? Is it halal? Is it allowed? Because previously I read a statement on the internet from, I don't know if it's a scholarly opinion, but from a certain site, and they stated that it's haram to greet a cat first. But now I don't know if they're coming from this because they live in a country where there are predominantly Muslims and they don't understand how it is in the West, dawah, etc., etc. Or whatever it may be, but what is the actual ruling, full stop, whether dawah or not?
You say if we take the hadith literally, it means don't begin with the salam. Precisely.
Okay,
Salam.
literally. Yeah, don't say salam.
Right, guys, how you guys finding it?
Very good. Fine.
Nice food, nice?
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
I'm really enjoying it.
That was good.
It's cooked perfectly, bro.
Thank you,
Thank you very much.
If you need anything else, any more sauce to do?
No, thank you very much.
No, give me a call if you need anything.
If you can bring more garlic, please.
How many?
2 like those or 3.
3?
Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay.
This,
So this is what it meant. Allahu A'lam.
this one. Oh, here it is.
But let's say here he greeted you by saying Assalamu alaikum to you.
Careful, yeah? Careful to greet you with the salam.
You are allowed to say to him alaikum assalam.
Alaikum salam.
Unless he is a Jew.
Oh.
Because he may say it Assalamu alaikum just what like
They like to do
just like the way they did to the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam,
Curse.
Yeah.
which is death.
Made death
Yeah,
before
made
you.
that. So sorry. So except to a Jew, you can, if a non-Muslim gives salam to you, you say alaikum salam or wa alaikum assalam.
The Jews I think inshallah the Jews precisely.
Oh, to them you can.
You can say wa alaikum.
Wa alaikum. Okay.
They won't be angry. They will not be saying why didn't you include assalam? They won't.
Because it's included in the wa alaikum anyway. Because they say, and upon you. It's the same thing that they ask you, you're giving it back.
Just like saying you too.
Jazakallah, bro. Okay.
Just like saying to them and you too.
Yeah.
Narrated by Al-Adab al-Mufrad for Al-Bukhari, not his Sahih, the other book. It's called Al-Adab al-Mufrad. Authentically, that Ibn Abbas said, if Pharaoh said to me, Barakallahu feek, I would be saying, Wa feeka barak. And based on what Allah said,
You can say to him kind words.
وَإِذَا حُيِّيتُم بِتَحِيَّةٍ, if you were greeted by a certain greeting, فَحَيُّوا بِمِثْلِهَا, then let your greeting be similar to it. أو ردوها. فَحَيُّوا بِأَحْسَنَ مِنْهَا, sorry. Let your greeting be something better than it, or at least the like of it.
Except the Yahud. That's the rule, isn't it?
Well, yes, the Prophet said, about the Jews. Either he meant that the Jews at his time, because they said it to him, so they may say it to the others, or he mentioned it generally.
They're the ones who are cursed. Maybe.
No, there are two separate narrations. He said, don't begin salam with the people of the book. But there's another narration, he specified the people of the book, Allahu A'lam, that those, he said the Jews.
What's the ruling on somebody that makes takbir on you? What's the ruling, or what's the situation on somebody that makes takbir on you, or say something like that you're munafiqun?
If you don't deserve it, it will return on him. Either it's iniquity or hypocrisy itself. Allahu Akbar. Because the case is based on the word باء بإثمها باء بها أحدهما. Yani it will return on the one who said it, because the one it's been said to him, the one which been said to him, he doesn't deserve it. So it will return on the one who said it.
And can that person get out of that state if it does return? Only Allah will know at the time if it's on that person.
Sorry?
Can that person be free from being a hypocrite eventually, or once a hypocrite, always a hypocrite? Is there any hope?
Allahu A'lam about the results. I can't.
No, I see what you mean, but is there anything that you can... so I know it's a bit of an odd question.
I can't.
Sheikh, that word does that mean who is most deserving to, or it returns to? Does that mean return, or who is most deserving?
إلا حارت. The Prophet said إلا حارت على الأول. It will return on the first. That he said. That's why scholars said two things. If he charged his Muslim brother with kufr and he's not, it will return on him. Scholars disagreed whether itself will be returned or the sin will return on him. Allahu A'lam.
You know, here in the West, Sheikh, we get confronted a lot
By
Muslims who are very apologetic. And sometimes we even fear talking to them, Sheikh. Because we don't know what their opinion is. How best to deal with them? Because you're in a catch-22. You clarify the truth, and they may report you. Yeah? Just for no reason. They'll just say things about you, yeah? If you remain silent, then you are leaving somebody in
have to be wise.
danger.
You have to be wise. You have to lead wisely. Okay? There are many people like this.
For no reason they cause problem for Muslims. There's one politician, MP Brooklyn, Conservative.
MP means member of the parliament?
Yeah. Well, he was running to be an MP, sorry. He was going to become an MP. This man, he contacted the English Defence League, a racist organisation hell-bent on destroying the reputation of Muslims in Islam. Yeah? And he said to them, organise a march. And what I'll do is I'll do like some sort of campaign against you, and you will cancel the march, and it will make me look good for candidacy for the people that think that I had a victory against the EDL, and he was going to pay for this service. And they filmed him and they reported him, and he got in trouble and he lost his job. These are the type of people we have in our midst today, that they will collude with the Kuffar against their enemies, trick them, deceive them. So, is it better to remain silent, or should we still carry on with the da'wah? Especially when you have families, etc. I know that's not always a condition. The Sahaba had families, yet they gave up everything. But how we apply that in a modern day British situation, British scenario?
There are people who have nothing to fear from, such as you. You can speak the word, and you may be interrogated, but they won't put you in jail just for that. Okay? They may shackle you. They may put stumbling blocks on your way. Okay? On your da'wah way. So you have to be wise enough to balance the things.
Yeah.
What are the advantages and what are the disadvantages? You have to evaluate it. Okay?
Yeah.
Based on that, you can make your decision whether to take that risk or not.
What exactly is the general question?
Is that answer done, is it? Are you still doing the answer?
Oh, okay.
No.
I think that's a good question.
About using the hikmah in that situation. Yeah, it's lying in it, and the people allow it.
Even though there might be a phobia,
And then the words would say,
I mean, I know you've got to implement hikmah, but these days, even just
I took a lesson when I was in Edinburgh.
yeah.
In general sense.
I've seen people and I trusted them 100%.
Yeah.
But they were double agents 100%.
Yeah.
They were speaking against someone whom they've been used by him to take that role, to speak against him deliberately in front of me. And this is something that I did not expect.
Wow. I went to Edinburgh Masjid, the big one. There's some people there, and I was very unsure. Because they speak quite big, some of them, if you know what I mean. Big talking.
My advice: speak normally in the way that you can deliver the message, okay, without being harmed,
Yeah.
and put the expectation that no one can be trusted.
Yeah.
Put that possibility, unfortunately, because this is a fact.
This is a sign of the end of time shift. The trustworthies are the least trusted, and the least trustworthy are the trusted.
yeah, that's scary though, isn't
So
it?
it's best to just remain mistrusting everyone.
Sad reality, isn't it?
It is. No. People that get suspicious of me for no reason as well in our time shift. People don't accept me because I'm white. Genuinely, I'm not making it up either. Just because I'm a white Muslim, they think that he's one of them spy people. And then the other ones think, oh, he's an extremist, he's white. He must be extremist. There's no middle ground for me, Chef. I have nobody, except for a handful of brothers.
So be moderate and don't care.
No. I'm only making jest of it. It doesn't bother me. I got my stamp of approval a few months ago.
Because speaking the word of truth is also a matter of worship, just like prayer.
So,
Okay? But you have to be wise. Because you know that your way is not